I'm Luke with Broadway Home Medical, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a Pride ZT8. So this is what it comes in a box. So first thing you'll need is a box cutter. Whenever we cut these, typically we'll cut them off the sides first. Then whenever you're cutting the top, you just want to cut the lid a little bit away from the box, just so that way we don't damage anything on the inside. Then on top of the box, we'll have a little cardboard box, some styrofoam with your owner's manual, another styrofoam box, with your power or your charger, then your shroud, and then your armrest. For now, we will keep them in the bag so that way we don't damage them. And also your seat post. The next thing we'll do is you'll take out your battery box, your basket, and then your tiller. Your tiller is already locked in, so you want to loosen that up and bring that up to make it come out just a little bit easier. Then you'll take out your next piece of styrofoam. And then you're down to the scooter itself. You'll also have the seat come in the box with the scooter. And then what I typically recommend is cut the box on the sides, so that way we can just roll the scooter out so you don't have to lift it up out of the box. Then from here, you'll collapse the cardboard down and take out your cardboard supports. Then from here, you can gently lift the scooter up to get it out of the styrofoam deposits. Now this thing will come wrapped in plastic to help prevent any scratches or tears. Then on the back side of the scooter, there'll be two yellow levers. What you want to do is you want to make sure these are both pushed up in neutral, so that way we can just roll the scooter off of the plastic. And now since we're exposed, we can bring it on back. Then from here, you'll have a knob to where you can adjust your tiller. Once you find a good adjustment for yourself, just tighten it back up. The next thing we will do is we'll put our battery box onto the scooter. Now since we have it on the scooter, before we set the batteries into the scooter, you'll want to set up your seat post first. In order to do this, you will need to have your owner's manual with you and grab some of these set pins for yourself. So that way you can adjust the height of the seat post, so that way you can have a more comfortable ride. Now there are two sizes of pins in this bag. You want to make sure you grab the bigger one of the pins. Sit it down in, and wherever you feel the most comfortable sitting the pin at, you'll push it in. That seat post is locked now. Then after that, now we will proceed to put our batteries onto the scooter. And in order to do this, you simply just put it onto the terminal and it just sits right down into it. Your next step you will do is put on your shroud covers. That'll be in another cardboard box that they sent along with the scooter itself. Once again, you'll cut the sides of the box, pull the lid of the box up so that way you don't cut into the shrouds. The first shroud we will put on is onto our tiller. So you'll just simply follow the lip of the shroud, put it down, then you just fold it back until you hear it clip into place. The next two shrouds that we have will be for the rear shroud. So you take your little posits, and then you put this up to the front and this one off to the back. And they may come in different ways. This one is kind of mix and match. But with the shrouds, they will only go on one way. So if you're not quite sure how to put them on, just kind of put it together like a puzzle. The last two shroud pieces that we have are for our battery box. Once again, you'll follow your lip, put it down in, and then you just simply push down until you hear it click. Now, since we have our shroud assembly put together, now we'll put on our seat next. Once you take it out of the plastic bag, there's a little peg underneath to where the peg goes into the seat post. So you just simply put that down into it, and then you'll feel it click in, and you won't see this move, so that is good to go. So you have the armrest will go in only on one place. So the left side will go into here. And you'll have these knob adjustments that pull out so the armrest can go further in. Once you have your armrest in, you will go back to your bag of pins and take out the two smaller ones. These will set actually into the armrest on the back side of the chair. I will swivel this to you to make it a little easier. So the small pin will go in the back of the seat to push in, and then you will take your knob adjustment to tighten up the armrest so it doesn't move on you. And then we will do the same on the other side. And then you want to make sure you set your armrest about the same width apart to make it a more comfortable ride. Then you'll go back to your seat post. There's a lever that you can push up to rotate your chair to your back and riding style. After that, we will set up the basket to the 0-turn 8. And that is simply going to the front of the scooter, pulling this lever back, pushing the basket down, and then letting go of that release lever. That'll make sure your basket is nice and secure. After that, we'll take our charger and place it in our basket. Typically, we suggest having the charger on you so that way if you're out and about, you can always charge up when need be. We'll take the spare pins that we have left and put it back into the owner's manual. But before we do that, you'll grab your keys for your brand new ride. They come with 2 keys, a spare, so that way if you end up losing a key, you always have an extra one. And they'll only go in one way. So once you're ready to ride, you will turn your ignition switch to the right. And then you're practically set to go from there. In order to actually start your ride, you'll want to come back to the back, flip these yellow levers backwards to engage the motors for it to actually start. Take the sticker off. Once you see all of your green bars, your speed adjustment will be right below that, so that way you can check to see how fast you would like your ride to go. And that, my friends, is really all there is to it. Now, if you ever have questions or concerns, please feel free to call Broadway Home Medical at any time. We're more than happy to help you guys with whatever you need. Our number is 316-264-8600. And that, my friends, until next time, have a great day.